With our first group, we had promised families they will reach grade level reading, 100% of them. The goal was aggressive because the crisis was real. I think parents want to work hard, they want to take care of their families, but they want to see their kids, they want to pour into their kids, they want to know what happened at school today. But it's such a battle every day, it's such a race every day, just to, again, stay afloat. I know families that struggle and want more for their children, who want their children to have more, who want their children to see examples of more, so that they can dream. I say to families, and said this to Tiffany when I interviewed her, and I said, what are your goals for Marcus? It's my favorite question of all. What are your goals for your child? What are your dreams? She said, I just want him to do better than me. His mom reached out to me and said, hey, I found out Marcus didn't pass IREAD. He has to repeat third grade. I just want to know, can he also stay in MP3 another year? We are privileged to be on board. It is a privilege to be on board with families and kids. They had benefited so much from the program. Again, his confidence, his leadership, he loved it, he enjoyed it. Learning was fun, school was fun for a kid in the beginning that we all wondered and worried about if he would even connect. He stayed back for and repeated third grade, stayed in our program another year, and during that year he made such tremendous gains that he ended up at the end of that second term of third grade for him higher than many of the kids that started with him. But what was most significant for me is his confidence, his leadership, his influence, positive influence on the other kids. As a matter of fact, when you ask the other kids, who do you want to be like, or who really stands out as a positive influence, they would say his name. He will not run for cover when it's down to the wire in middle school and he's expected to understand reading, for example. He will not run for cover in some negative behavioral way. He will be a leader because he has gained confidence. When kids learn how to read and they gain comprehension and they're able to do those things, they're more confident. He will influence others positively. He knows his story, he knows people who've been a part. He knows United Way, for example, United Way of Delaware County. He knows Muncie P3. He knows that these people have been important in his life, and he will share that. He will give others hope because he has lived it. He already has his own story. His life will be very different than what it could have been. And his mom, and it's not fair for me to say, but his mom says, and I let people tell me, his mom says that this has made the difference in his life. We started as a pilot. We could actually take this program, a program like this, to other schools. Marcus Bales will live his dream because his mom grabbed hold of a program that was grabbing hold of United Way, that was being held up by men and women who we don't know, faces and names that we may never know.